Most unprepared podcast ever.
Well, it's not like we're gonna do like 3 hours podcast. Okay, I'm
You
on.
want to go 3 hours?
No,
gila ke?
please. 2 hours cukup lah, 1 hour and a half.
1 hour ke? Ha. Itulah.
It's just a rival anyway.
Depending on how long can we talk.
Yep.
Tak ada
Ana.
topik, berhenti lah.
Silap. Ana.
5 minutes later.
Go. Share. Kita sudah live sekarang ni. We're live now. Why am I speaking Malay? We're live!
Sounds so
You said English and Malay, okay. Right.
Yeah, well, Aiman, when he speaks Malay, it sounds so awkward.
Lol.
Say something in Malay. He's typing now.
Okay, I'm just basically, yeah, there we go. Yeah, just hantar everywhere. I don't care. Yeah. Hey, Adam Muhammad has joined the live chat. Okay, I'm just gonna start focusing on making the podcast from this empty to putting some really dank memes in it, so you guys can begin talking about your stuff now.
Yes.
Alright, so what topic shall we start with?
Introduce lah. Siapa
Introduce.
yang...
Okay, I am sorry. Okay, host bad. Okay, so basically, welcome everyone to the Sour Podcast. It's the revival of Sour Podcast without the Sam, without the Bubby. Okay.
Without Sam, without Mok.
I'm here. My name is
Syed.
Aim. Of course, I am the host.
Nak nak revive. Nak nak rap.
My name
is...
My name is Aiman, aka TheOGSlothy. I am the host for tonight's podcast. Since I mean, obviously you guys know since I'm the one who's hosting this fucking shit. Anyway, we have our beautiful guests here. Number one, we have like going from top to bottom. We have Madman20, aka Alex.
Hello.
Who is on his phone. So yeah, don't mind his shitty mic. We have the intelligent Mac.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
And we have the beautiful Kak Trish.
Hello, the ladies in the house. Alright.
So topics for tonight is basically random. So I guess each one of you should probably have a topic in mind. So we'll start with Alex lah.
What's the game called? Fight for Gods.
Fight of Gods.
Of God!
Yes.
Jesus is back!
Oh my god, not that one.
Steve Block!
Oh god.
That's the hilarity part of it. Yes.
It
Hilarious. It was hilarious. I find it.
I agree.
I find it
the most epic game.
The most epic game.
epic game.
Yeah.
Alex, you played it, right?
No, I
knew
did
it.
not.
I knew it.
No.
Okay, I
We
was just
already bought the game before it got banned here.
Wait. Just got it.
I think
Yeah.
someone did. Yeah.
someone just announced on social media. That's the reason why for the ban. And
I still feel that it's just dumb for them to just if you want to ban something like such a game,
Hold up.
you feel it's not suitable for the people of Malaysia, fine, but go through the developers first lah, approach them properly instead of taking out the entire platform, the Steam platform, which is I find it dumb.
it was
It was a questionable movement lah, because like they could have just gone to Valve and then like discuss this privately, saying, "Hey, dude, can you check this game because it's pretty offensive to people," and just have a friendly conversation rather than spark some drama here, because we all know Malaysia is there to make drama.
Currently now the blog is now like on World Buzz News, and it was like
It's even on Kotaku.
It's on Kotaku, it's on PC Gamer, it's on Game Informer, it's on Rock Paper Shotgun, it's on...
There we go.
It's
It's on Waypoint, it's on...
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I'm air quoting here. I know you
It's
guys
on
can't see
IGN.
it, but yeah, hello, the blocking is like viral across social media, Twitter, Facebook, and everyone was talking about it. And some says was like, oh, pitchforks and everything in 3, 2, and I have to comment that
Whoops.
the band is
Sorry, guys.
uplifted.
There we go.
What?
No.
What happened?
Nothing. Continue.
Go, sorry. Continue. Okay, what is it? Apa ni?
You did not see it in live chat?
I
What?
haven't
No.
seen anything yet. So
Okay, good. Hi, Mr. Six. Welcome to the podcast. Anyways, continue.
But yeah, I have to agree with that. I've seen on Twitter someone was saying that they should have gone through the developers first. Even the
Yes.
developer themselves was wondering why the ministers and the department did not go through them.
it should it
yeah,
should
it
be
should.
like go to them and have a good talk, nice. I mean, talk nicely, request nicely. It wouldn't be like in this fiasco. It's like
Yeah, exactly.
hilarious. I find it hilarious. But then okay lah, early morning I already mengamuk one. So yeah, because I wanted to buy one game and suddenly was like, dang, this website is this and that. And the minister is involved, saying that it's a soft ban, saying, I'm air quoting soft ban, where they didn't mention when they blocked the website, saying that it was temporary block instead. And it's like, okay, 4 hours later, then uplift. I was like, oh, gila ka apa?
It's like I say, it's a big overreaction, for something like this. Even if you so far want to soft ban, I mean, by blocking an entire website, you block everyone's access to Steam. And they could have just blocked that specific link, right? I mean, I'm not too sure. I'm not really I don't really know of technical IT knowledge, but my theory is that they can block one particular address because all these game on Steam has their own unique address. So why can't they block? I mean, they can block like the Sarawak Report and all those kind of websites. They should be able to block that particular website of Steam instead of the entire,
Speaking
Steam
of
website.
that, just want to add that there was an instance of this kind of widespread blocking for one small reason. You know that Medium.com is still. I'm not sure if you guys can access Medium.com. It is a blog website that at one point was hosting let's say some political message that the government does not want to be spread. So instead of just blocking that particular page, they block the whole website. I'm not sure if still the same thing happening. So it's not unprecedented, but it is still stupid. The problem is, if you follow the news, I did got wind of the when it's actually just a small game, an early access game from an indie developer, from a small publisher. I thought the game would just be, nobody would care. It was just a small game. Tak kisahlah, nobody would notice. But then, it got wind from the various religious leaders, from the Christian religion, even from Muslims, from the I'm not sure if it was the Buddhists or the Hindus, but there are a few religious leaders that respond to this game. So when those people are involved, the government has to take action. So that escalated to MCMC, the commission that is tasked to execute this action. They wanted to ban the game, but instead of going to the developers or to the publishers, because since the publisher and developers are small indie groups, they can easily be entertained. They can listen to a lot of things. They can compromise. They don't want to find any big trouble from any other government. They can listen. But instead, they ask Steam. Steam, please censor this game.
Right.
If not, we take action. The problem is with Steam. You know Steam.
Steam is being Steam.
Steam being Steam. Steam who the platform that is so huge that has problems with curation. That has so problems with support. That we don't know if there are plenty of people. I don't think they have enough people handling manual customer support. Like the refunds, the refunds are mostly automatic procedures.
Right.
So they don't have like person in charge of handling this kind of requests. So do you expect Steam, Valve to respond in 24 hours? Until now, they don't ship Half-Life 3. So what do you expect? So MCMC decide, because Steam doesn't listen to us, we'll take action lah. Okay, what do? We ban them. We block them. Show them who's boss. But then instead of making Steam, what happened here? The government is losing a market share, one of the biggest market share. Instead of having that kind of reaction, they just piss off 2 million Steam users in Malaysia.
Yeah.
2 million.
Too many people lah, basically. Yeah.
Yep.
Basically.
So that's the problem.
Yeah. I kind of like, I don't agree with the banning actually. It's just that you just need to discuss, communicate privately, settle it outside instead of blocking the whole website.
That's the thing.
Yes, and I also blame the idiot. Not idiot. I wouldn't say idiot. I'm sorry.
It's
Just
just
the mundane's mistake. Mundane's. Okay, I'm gonna have a reference from Shadowhunter show. So the mundane's mistake there is that they got so excited on that game. They announced it on social media, across social media, and voila, everything goes to hell. We got Steam block for the time being. As being said by the minister, which I did retweet that. And then some I heard it was like a soft banning something. It's like I wouldn't say it's a soft banning. I would say it's a temporary banning.
Temporary ban, yeah.
Yeah, it's a temporary ban. But they should have mentioned that this is a temporary ban instead of like going after they block the blockage and everything, and then after that they go silent on social media. And then suddenly minister said, "Oh, okay, Steam agreed to hide the game from blah 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 blah. We are going to uplift the ban." And I was like, seriously, after a few hours, seriously.
Welcome
It was
to Malaysia.
like yesterday.
Yeah,
It's okay. Basically, it's Boleland.
It's Boleland.
Air quoted Boleland. That's all. I air quoted Boleland. That's all. Alright. I think enough on the Steam thing before it goes out of hand. Alright.
No,
Highlight
I just
of
have
the
one
what?
last
Sorry.
thing one last thing was from the developer. I read the article on Kotaku, right?
Yes, that
They-
quote.
That one particular quote that they were saying is that they made this game out of fun, to create. It's just a parody kind of thing, Why is there a need to go oversensitive and stuff like that? They have other things, there's movies, shows, whatever, so satire and all this, which is already poking at religion. But no one is overreacting as big as what's going on here. I mean, with the game, it's just a game. After all. There's no need to overreact, lah. That's what I still feel like it.
No, the main takeaway is don't let people know. Don't let
Yeah.
you know that a lot of other games
Yes.
that would if those people in power have the knowledge, of course it will be an uproar, but they don't know.
Right.
So, but this game somehow got wind from those religious leaders. But if they didn't issue any statement, if they didn't know anything about this, nothing would be happening.
Yeah, exactly. It just be settled quietly behind the scenes. Then after that, if everything is settled, you want to announce it, you know, go ahead,
Yeah.
because no one can really buy it unless, you know, people will find their way. But everything has been
Sure.
solved, you know.
And now everyone in the world knows about this 11 ringgit early access game about Jesus beating up Buddha.
Exactly.
I mean, it's indie game, yeah. Basically, knowing Malaysians, some groups are very sensitive about this. So I
Unfortunately,
would
we have this.
say, yeah, for us, it's okay. Yeah, I was like, oh, it's just a game, yeah. But if like from point of view of others, it's like, no, this is very insensitive. No respect to the religion. This and that. Well, what do you expect on this thing? Because
No, you see, it comes
does
back down to
happen.
this, Trish. Like what you say, if this can be resolved quietly without bringing it to social
Yes.
media, all this thing won't happen. Even if, let's say,
Yeah.
I am a religious leader of one of the, I'll say, hey, this game's not right. Let me speak to MCMC quietly,
Mm.
you know, tell
Hush
them
hush
to
lah.
hush
In
hush
other
lah.
words, it's hush hush lah. I need
And then resolve
to.
it. Everyone's happy. Done.
Because the thing is, when you blow things out of proportion, it tends to create a lot of drama.
Yes, exactly.
Drama, okay? It's like, fine.
I guess we all love drama in Asia.
I don't
drama
actually. It stressed the hell out of me. I was like, enough drama. Cukup. Enough said. Alright, I think we better stop on that
Yeah.
steam before it goes out of hand again.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Yes.
highlight of the week is the release of Destiny 2 for
Ooh, yeah.
PS4. And sadly, I haven't got my game yet. Unsuccessfully delivered.
Oh, really? Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, basically, this Friday. I'm supposed to get it on Friday, but there's an unusual heavy traffic jam yesterday. So most probably the delivery boy was like, "Post laju guys," was like stuck in the jam for hours. There's like jam here and there, and I was like, yeah, my game. I have to wait for Monday. Sad man. Okay,
Man.
yeah, I have to wait for Monday. So what to do? And the best part about Destiny is, they have this throwback picture of Destiny 1 from the first day of its release until the release of the DLC Taken King. I think you've seen that, Alex, haven't you?
I'm not too sure. Is it the black and white one?
Ah, yes, that's the one. That's
the one
the
with
one.
that white thing. Where I forgot what it was called already. I haven't played
Yeah.
Destiny much.
Alex here doesn't play that much, I think, right?
Yeah, lately doesn't play at all lah, except for PUBG.
Yeah, he doesn't play. Since he got married, he doesn't play game.
He plays PUBG a lot lah. No, he plays PUBG a lot. He streams PUBG a lot.
PUBG only. Yeah, I'm saying PUBG this, PUBG that, and I was like, what is this game?
How can you
Should I
not
join or not? So yeah, that's the highlight of the week. Destiny 2 release. I did ask a few friends. I mean, from Bunny Team, Zozi, founder.
Right.
Asked him about how's the game, and so one of the clanmates as well. They said level max is 20, but the light is around. Basically, it's like level and light. But there's one name that was mentioned. I can't remember regarding on the light, but it's basically the same concept. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a field day grinding again. that's the suckiest part.
You have to grinding of especially light level. I think you can get your character level up very easily, same as Destiny 1.
Leveling up is no problem, but it's the light
light
level.
level. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna have
Raids and all.
yeah, seeing that it was released almost year end, and I was like, okay, year end is the busiest year of
Holiday season.
the time. Yeah, holiday season. Everybody's like working hard, going on leave, go holiday here and there. So
Yeah,
most probably
that's
the
the thing.
grinding will start up until midnight to morning.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
good
cannot.
luck, Destiny players on console. Have fun.
Alright,
Rate
you
won't
are
be
console.
dropped. Yeah, the rate won't be dropped until next week, if I'm mistaken. Can't remember, but yeah,
Next week.
most probably next week. And then Zur is not coming back for the weekend this weekend. Until next week, I think. He won't be around. He won't
I
be
don't know if the
appearing, I mean.
viewers know who is Sir or not. You may want to explain who
Yeah.
is Sir.
Okay,
He
Zur
doesn't
is
know.
Zur
Everyone
is
doesn't
the
know.
seller. He's
Mm.
the seller, but I haven't played Destiny for a while, so I kind of on and off forgot. I remember and I forgot. Same time, I was like, Zur is Zur. He's the dealer, your weapon dealer, and your ornaments and everything. And won't make any appearance if you guys playing on PS4.
Mhm.
There is a picture. If you guys have Twitter or anything, or your friends playing, you will see the picture of what's the event coming on soon for Destiny 2 this week, next week, and the next week. Again, they already have the plannings. So yeah, if you guys gonna get the PC version, cool. But I don't think I'm gonna get the PC version.
Would you get a PC version when you already have the console version, Trish? Why would you do
That's
that?
what you
actually?
call napsu. Okay, that's you call napsu.
God.
But
No.
no. I talked to Mac about this I think last week, right, Mac? I think it was last week we chatted about this. Like, nah, that's why your egg wanting napsu to buy. But then I was like, no, all my friends is on PS4. And my clanmates is all on PS4. Okay, lah,
Oh,
PS4
PS4,
ni lah.
yeah.
Yeah. So everybody is like, okay lah. Trish, why didn't you get your game yet? And I was like, no. Delivery unsuccessful. So I wouldn't get it until Monday. And I hope you guys, those who has PS4 and having D2, day one patch 6 GB.
Oh my god. Their patches are
Day one-
always huge, even for
yeah.
the what is this called?
For the main game itself, it's
The
like
main game itself, it's huge.
patches 2 gigs, 3 gigs. It's like what?
Yeah.
So okay.
Can you imagine running on Streamix that time?
Excuse
Mm.
me, I'm
Oh,
on
yeah.
Streamix. You guys are on your file.
No, but how fast is your Streamix now, Trish?
It's like I have to leave it on rest mode for the whole night. That's the worst part. If it's Unify, it was like pop 1 hour,
Of
2 hours
course.
it's already downloaded. Mine is like one whole night is like 3, 4, 5 hours.
Oh
Oh
god.
god.
Yeah, I have
What
to leave my
speed are you
PS4
running on actually? Yeah. Which Streamix package are you using?
4 MB.
4 MB. My god.
Yeah,
that's good.
I tried 8, but sadly it's not compatible. So
Oh, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask them to please put more ports in the transformer.
Alright.
Unless the whole kampung wants to apply, okay lah. I pun join
Yeah,
you.
that's the thing. They have to wait until there's a big demand for your area. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Alright, enough on Destiny 2. Yes,
Alright, we have a question from CJ Trash AF. He basically asked the question that we all want, but it's directed to the wrong person. He asked, where is Kambing?
I don't know.
Kambing.
Baru dapat raya kan.
But I saw her
Kambing.
online on
Discord.
Saw her online
Yeah.
Discord this morning.
Mm.
So she may have been gaming the whole night or something. I don't know.
She might be busy with studies too because her SAM
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Most probably
Yeah.
she's busy with
Right, she
college
did
and
mention
stuff. Yeah.
her uni and stuff.
So, but
So-
no worries, we can get her on the next
Podcast,
podcast.
inshallah.
Yes.
Podcast.
Inshallah.
The Malay promise
So-
that will never be.
No lah,
Tak
not Malay.
not
That's why
guaranteed.
we
Kambing is packing her bags.
What?
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 No,
Why?
No, I saw on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Just
Packing a
recently.
bag for-
Panjang ngomong.
Mm.
I know. I'm
Ah.
checking Twitter right now.
Siapa yang tanya mana kambing tu tengah pack barang. Good timing tu. Good timing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, packing bags.
Alright. Any highlights of the week?
And
Aiman.
the highlights of the week.
Yes.
Basically not week, more like month.
Okay. Highlight of the month.
Entire
Okay.
month is just busy for me. Starting from like
Okay.
the beginning of August, we have PSX.
Oh, yes. What's your
Alright.
video, Ahmad?
Okay,
Right.
okay. You want me to post a video that consists of like a bunch of minutes lining and basically a dark room? I would like to post that, but the problem is that's all I can show you. There is nothing
Yeah.
after that. It's just queues and a dark room. That's
How long
it.
did you how long did you queue on the outside?
2
I think
hours, I
almost
think. Yeah,
2 hours?
about 2
And that's
hours.
with you. That is with you, me, and my wife getting to cut queue because of my friends who was there earlier already.
Yes,
Oh my god.
it's just
That was a horrible experience. lah.
yeah. It was a very horrible experience to the point where I just decided to drop the entire vlog entirely. I mean, if people want, I can show you the queue, but that's all I'm gonna show you. But yeah, it's not worth a vlog because there wasn't even a proper outro. There wasn't even any follow up after that. It's just a dark
True,
room.
yeah.
And you know you can't vlog in a dark room.
Right.
That sucks.
And we had the opportunity to meet Mac there for the first time.
But
But
we couldn't
he was
couldn't see him.
we
Yeah.
couldn't meet him. He was
It's
busy.
too dark, is it?
Mac
It's
was
too
The
dark.
light's
somewhere.
so
Yes.
dim. Not necessarily too dark. It's the light is too dim. You can't see everyone there.
You can't see anything at all. Period.
Might as well you go to cinema and do that.
Mm. Also, like,
Good thing.
just cutting the topic here for a bit, we have a question from Muiz who asks, Devil May Cry tak ada
Yes.
apa-apa kan? Like,
Which Devil May Cry are you talking about? That's what I want to
and can
know.
you please be a bit more specific with your question?
Yes,
Mhm.
Devil May Cry as
DMC4, DMC,
Yeah.
the Ninja Theory that people don't like at all. Okay, some people like it, but
I like it. I kind of like. I can accept it.
I think I
Oh.
got no, because there was I don't know if that blog post is still there, but there was one like conspiracy theory kind of blog post
Yes.
about the game
I was
haram apa semua kan, that
I was
actually
really into that.
that showcase that Devil May Cry 3 has actually used some assets that actually related to Islam in the
Yes,
wrong
yes.
way, relating to the
Yes.
devil. So there's a bad no lah. But nobody actually confronted Capcom about this, and most likely this was just the what you say, apa perkataannya? They didn't notice. It was
I
just a
can't
coincidence.
remember.
They don't know if it's offensive, because there's a lot of cases that happen because of this. Like for instance, recently there was a Street Fighter 5 DLC. It was a new stage, Thailand stage. It was on temple, but the music somehow has a recitation of azan inside the mix. So there's a music, but then you can hear like slow undertones of azan, which is weird because it's on the side on the Buddhist temple. So it was an oversight. That's the word. It was an oversight. So the composer adjust the song, remove that, and the game is out again lah. Oversight. It's just an oversight. There was also an old this one is an old one. I forgot which Zelda game, but it was a Zelda game that also uses the azan, and also implies but it's not really direct. You can listen Allah Akbar. Very subtle. Like chorus, like people humming like a hymn, but actually it's an azan. Like but
it's like
it's actually azan.
Okay.
It's not direct. It's not direct, and they didn't know better. So basically, that I think if you search videos for that find about Zelda and Islam or something like that, you will probably come across a detailed explanation of that thing lah. So, but from the Japanese, if the thing from the Japanese, it's mostly an oversight lah. They didn't mean it, but it's good that if they can adjust the thing.
But hold on.
Do
you know in the context when that music and with the azan hum going on, right? What was the context of the game settings? Was it because Zelda technically, we all know Zelda is quite not very dark game, you know, it's not like Devil May Cry whatsoever. It's more towards exploration and adventure.
For that context, I remember fiery imagery. So like a temple of fire or something, right? I don't know, like a gene comes out or something. That's what I remember.
Okay, then it definitely be an oversight, because if for me to look at another point of view, if let's say your prayer or whichever religion's prayer is being used in a game and at a proper context lah, you know, like it's a peaceful moment and time of the religion prayers come on to play, it could be I would look at it as a beautiful thing, you know, a peaceful, a moment of serenity. That's what prayers are all about, is to give you a peace of mind. If you put in that kind of context, then yes, I would agree for it 100%. But if you were like what Meg was describing, if you recall it correctly, in the fire pit with Jin appearing, then that is definitely something they have to
For the Zelda and Devil May Cry 3, it's possibly an oversight lah. But we don't have we didn't put them at the right time. So benda dah jadi, it's already a long time ago, and those games cannot be patched. So nasib lah. Benda tu benda dah jalan dah, tak boleh buat apa. Another example about this Little Big Planet or Little Big Planet 2, I think. There was an intro song. That intro song was supposed to open with a verse of the Quran.
Oh, really?
Okay.
The context is for peaceful. The context was used, supposedly, is a good context lah. It supports the team. And the composer is a Japanese Muslim. So it makes sense. But Sony didn't want to thread the needle. They afraid of controversy. So they play it safe, remove it.
Then
it's fine lah. For me, that thing is fine because they when they notice, because they feel uncomfortable with it. So tarik balik lah.
That one is okay. That one can understand. You know, that's fine.
If it's from Japan, tak apa lagi lah. I don't think they have malicious intent.
For now.
But Japanese is quite respectful, right? Japanese developer, they are quite respectful. When it comes to this, they don't want any drama, so they will do the necessary. That's what I think. I think only.
Yeah, we won't know until we to understand the people.
But they are not afraid with playing with religious themes. Like the SMT series, Shin Megami Tensei series, a lot of shades of Christianity.
Yeah, basically
it's not direct, but it uses this kind of imagery and plays with it.
Just a reference of it.
Yeah, just reference. But it's not like criticizing the whole religion. No, it's mostly just using those themes and play around with some other ideas like control versus chaos. Those kind of themes, which actually appear in religious texts. So they just play around with it. It's
True enough. So, highlight of the month is Tokyo Game Show. Open to the public 23rd to 24th. So, if you guys going to Japan, enjoy Tokyo Game Show. They only open to the public for those 2 days only. And the first day and the second day, it's closed for, how you say this, presentation from the developers, I think. I know some are going, especially from the Bunny Clan. Some of them are going. They are prepared to go attend the public showcase. So, if anybody's going to Japan just for Tokyo Game Show, have fun.
Have fun, man.
It's the best. I'm telling you, it's the best. You're gonna enjoy it.
Okay, sorry, just coming back towards what Muiz asked. His second question is, or continuing on from his question of, is there anything on Devil May Cry after Devil May Cry 4? I think there's nothing much.
tak ada apa lah.
So far, there's no
Ninja
update.
Theories DMC is okay. I mean for teams lah. As a game, it's a bit controversial. Gaduh lah.
I don't know. I never followed DMC after the first 2 or 3 games on the PS2.
I like 3. I didn't play 4. DMC.
I didn't play 4.
Ninja Theory is a bit It's not terrible, but it's
It's a bit different. It's supposed to be as per DMC, first DMC, but they did the characters is like druggy. Quoting druggy. He looks like so druggy. Yeah, he's into drugs, everything, but but so far I'm okay with it. I have no problem. I did play the DLC for Virgil. Kind of complicated if you don't follow the DMC actually. Quite complicated if you don't follow the storyline. If you don't play from the
storyline.
The storyline is like this. You will have a portal. Suddenly there's somebody who can create a portal to go to another dimension, and it was okay. Spoiler. I'm sorry if you haven't played it. Spoiler. Quoting spoiler. You will have one character that is one of the. I can't remember her name. She can create a portal using or something, and that's how Dante goes from dimension to another dimension. It's like hell. What game is this? I even have to stop playing like for 3 weeks before continuing again. I was like, I don't understand the game. Yeah, it gives me what I don't like the game is it gives me vertigo. I think it's because of the colors and everything, and the images, the graphic itself is like a blurry effect where it can cause you like headache, and if you're looking at it for too long, so it gives me vertigo. That's what I don't like. That's why I have to stop playing the game. So yeah, Mac, anything.
Yeah, anything.
I play Uncharted.
Which
Uncharted The Lost Legacy.
I didn't get that.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
Oh yeah, that's
Let me just
Wait. Before you guys say anything, do not spoil the ending, please.
Oh, okay.
No. I just want to know the gameplay. That's all. No worries. There will be no spoiler.
I will start with Uncharted The Lost Legacy is a good game. It's a good game. I actually didn't play last year's Uncharted 4 though. But
what?
I played I didn't play it. Somehow I just malas lah. I've already played the problem is I played Uncharted 1 and 2 on the same year as Uncharted 3. So I was burned out already. I bought the double pack just to catch up for Uncharted 3.
Even the triple collection, is it? The triple game collection.
It was still on the PS3. So I bought a 2-pack that includes the first game and the second one, which is actually pretty damn cheap lah at the time. So I bought it,
Right.
and I played both games back to back. It was pretty ridiculously fun. Okay, Uncharted 1 is a bit rough lah, but going to second game, pretty good, really good. And then when 3 arrives, I was like, okay, I'm done. Enough Uncharted already. Same thing already. Okay, gaduh, and then things explode, platforms suddenly crumble. You already know the drill already.
The typical
drill, yeah.
Uncharted. The Uncharted that we all know
Typically
and love.
Uncharted.
You
Okay,
can feel the Uncharted formula, right? But then I think Uncharted 4 did a lot of things to mix it up.
It's
Yes.
like a closure to the series. You see,
In terms of
It's like a
story,
closure.
yeah,
In
it's a
terms of story,
closure.
yes.
In terms
In
of
terms
story,
Gameplay is roughly the same, but they did cut down a bit on the gunfights. It
And
tries
more
to
to on
become-
exploring.
Yeah, they're trying
I
to
like the
because it's
exploring.
really, they did that.
They did a lot of
Yeah.
exploring. Yes.
They did a
Okay,
lot
I
of
should buy Uncharted 4 back. I should buy
Because I
that.
think the fourth game is fully directed by Neil Druckmann, the guy who
Yep, Neil
did The Last
Druckmann.
of Us.
Yeah.
And Bruce
So-
Straley. So the
Yeah,
two
so
directors.
Yeah, so they're actually trying to bring more story, more cinematics towards Uncharted 4, which I
Yeah.
believe they did. That's why you
And-
get less of what you see in 1, 2, and 3.
And the best part of Uncharted 4 is the photo mode. You can do what
Oh.
Instagram can do, and I have a lot of pictures taken, and I have a lot of under filters.
Uh-huh.
I explore the photo mode. It's gorgeous. The photo mode is like you taking with a DSLR and then you edit it with.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
it's so good.
it's so good, especially the sunset view, and I was like,
Ah.
okay, photo mode. I'm into photo mode. I play less, but I'm more into taking photos. It's like okay.
The Lost
But yeah,
Legacy has good photo mode also. I guess it carries from Uncharted 4 also lah.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Oh my!
Okay.
Guess what? Kambing is in our live chat now.
I
Kambing.
know. I
Sambil
told her.
packing
I told
gambar.
her.
Oh,
We're
you
missing.
told
We're
her.
just missing Sam right now. So hold up. Let me just
Yeah.
quickly make an image of Sam so that we can put it in the podcast.
All the warriors are here.
Yeah.
So basically, the Lost Legacy,
Mm-mm.
the best thing about it is that even though it's pretty short for, if you consider a game less than 10 hours is short, it's still a good game. I think it didn't got paid out too long. It feels just nice. So the main takeaway, and also a lot of the game is not too linear anymore. You get a lot of freedom. You get a lot of freedom.
Nice.
That's nice.
What?
Oh god! Hey, man! Oh god! I'm
There. Now we have Sam. We can.
Carry back for scenes.
Ah,
Topical.
oh man.
Oh god.
Oh man, I need to make sure.
I'm sorry, depressed aesthetic. You reached because of that picture. Now you got time out.
Wait.
Oh, yeah,
Let
man.
me just. Access. Okay.
Yeah.
I allow access caps. So yeah, you can caps for a bit. And meanwhile, I'm just gonna try and find out how to untime out depressed aesthetics.
Yeah.
Have you? And if you somehow landed up like me, who didn't play Uncharted 4 but played The Lost Legacy first, it's actually a good deal. You got the multiplayer. You get the Uncharted 4 multiplayer.
Oh really?
So
Do
it's
you
not just a
have- okay.
10-hour campaign. You got the yeah.
They have multiplayer as well. Is it?
Yes.
I didn't
The
know.
full package, the multiplayer, the survival mode is included in the Lost Legacy.
Awesome.
So basically you got the 10 hour, around 10-ish hour campaign and the multiplayer mode. So okay lah. And
10 hours campaign lah.
10 hours
well,
campaign was like
10 hour tops. It's
10 hours,
shorter.
okay.
It's shorter, really short. But it's good. Apa deh? And also, if you already got Uncharted 4's season pass, since they promised that there will be single player DLC, This is the single player DLC. You get it free. So you should already have it if you have the season pass.
I don't have
Oh,
So,
season pass ada.
but that's old story lah. But
Right.
actually it's actually good that they honor their promise lah.
Yes.
Because it was actually a DLC that was supposed to be like the Last of Us have that Left Behind
Left Behind, yes.
that kind of DLC. They wanted to make that kind of DLC, but suddenly they just expanded. Let's just make a full game lah.
Right.
But it's
still
good.
not bad, right?
Yeah, but it's good thing that they have this series for Chloe herself, which is interesting. It's quite refreshing. I would like to see more of her because in Uncharted 2,
Yes.
is quite short, I think.
She doesn't have that many screen time, right?
Did she appear?
She appeared in 2. I'm not. No. She didn't appear in 4 because I didn't know who she was. Because I played how I play Uncharted is basically 4, 1, 2, and now Lost Legacy. I haven't played 3 yet.
I think she appeared in 3. Yeah, she did
3. I think a bit lah, but not that much.
That
Off
was
topic. My wife is actually playing Uncharted 3 right now as we're speaking.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna make a confession here. I haven't played the first one.
What?
I jumped
It's hard to go back. It's really hard
actually,
to go back.
once you play 4, 1, 2, 3.
I went back to 1 because I wanted to know how.
I was.
Yeah, you
I
have
was
to go back if you want to know everything, but it's hard.
I just went back. I don't care.
When I was on PS3, I was like on Uncharted 2, then 3. And the 4th one is on PS4. So I bought the triple game collection. All 3 games. But I haven't started it yet, so it's still inside the box. So I was like, okay, even my Uncharted is halfway done. So, yeah, I was like, suddenly got so busy with work and stuff. And my rest time is like catching up more on sleep nowadays. So it's hard working in a financial institution, you know. It's like
Sempat lagi.
That's why my gaming time is quite short actually. Mostly depends on how tired I am. If I'm not so tired, I play like few hours on my PS4, then after that pop tidur. Sleep. Time to sleep, yeah. So if it's not that, then I'll just play on weekends because I read more and sleep more rather than gaming nowadays. So yeah, I pun don't know what games that I will play. Kind of okay. Alright, I got one question for you guys.
Yeah.
Which game do you feel underrated?
Underrated.
Yes, underrated. It doesn't matter if it's an indie game or it's a AAA game or it's like whatever game they have released recently.
How about Neck 2?
Neck 2. That's a game.
Not ironically, I'm saying that as straight face. Neck 2 is actually a good game. Better than Neck. Not the best, but it's actually a good improvement lah.
Good improvement lah. If you look at the improvement, then I guess so because I haven't played it.
I read
the reviews lah.
Because when Neck 2 first announced, everybody was like, "This is the sequel that we did not ask. Why Neck must survive? Why Neck? Of all people, that game was horrible." Right. But then I played at PSX. I come with zero expectation and I walked back impressed. Actually, the big thing that I was impressed because they did co-op, right? I think in Neck 1 they have a bit of co-op, but Neck 2 they focus on the co-op. You can drop in, drop out, play 2 player. But the best thing about it that you can do combo move by attacking each other.
What?
By attacking each other. So basically, if you want to troll your brother or something, right, you are actually doing a combo move. A combo move. I think like if you smash the other Neck, you because that deck has a lot of like spinning material projectile thing, right? One of the
Right.
projectile go shoot into enemies and can
Enemies.
bounce.
Oh, oh that's
And
interesting.
if you do a ground pound, the other near the other neck will also do another ground pound that is bigger and explode like a bomb. It's actually pretty neat. It's rudimentary, but they make it actually. It's not as just simple like pergi jalan sini mash square.
Right. That is the old school platformer kind of game lah.
And also about the platforming kan. There are sections where I feel like Crash Bandicoot again. Like the old 3D the apa? Trilogy and it's a trilogy, right? You have like 3D platforming, right? Deck 2 has a few of those kind of sections. It's not hard, but it actually make the game a bit more you say engrossing lah. You need to jump between platforms. You have to wait the platforms. It's not just like this is a kids game. You just go here, pass, jump a bit, pass. That was the impression of Neck 1. Neck 2 is a bit better.
Oh really? Yeah. Because I know when Neck 1 came out, it's supposed to go along with the launch of PlayStation, wasn't it? For the PS4. And the review they were saying is like really underwhelming and stuff like that. Do you get it, Trish?
Yeah, I get it. But I haven't tried Neck 1, the first Neck, and as well Neck 2, so I think I'm gonna get it later. No, I need.
Ooh.
I haven't played it yet. But was it free for PSN Plus members previously?
Neck, I don't think so.
No, right? So yeah, I'm gonna check that out. No worries. Alex, what's your most underrated game?
Before I go to mine, I think I'll read out what Kambing Golik's underrated game.
Yes, it's Goat Simulator.
Goat Simulator.
Why, Kambing? Why? Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear me clapping, but I am clapping.
Yeah.
I am clapping, yeah.
Stay on brand, Kambing, as always. Keep the kayfabe alive.
Make it interesting, yeah. Okay, Goat Simulator.
I guess I don't know. I played. I guess a little bit. I guess it's not really being played all around. You have big YouTubers playing, like PewDiePie. They did play it. Markiplier and all. They did play it. It's a fun physics game. It's just there to make you laugh. That's about it.
The thought of the game is just like one of those YouTube bait games, as they call it, like baiting those let's players to do videos of them because it's just silly funny stuff. But I guess it has some depth. I mean, the game is being supported with many DLCs, so that's something. But for me,
Mac, go ahead.
But for me, I only remember Goat Simulator because if you destroy that petrol station, it says Michael Bay, and that's good enough for me.
Michael Bay?
Yeah.
What?
And also, the whole tricking system reminds me of Tony Hawk, which is actually a good reference.
Tony Hawk. Okay.
You can do combos like Tony Hawk.
Combos. Okay. So for me is for PS3, during PS3 time is Binary Domain. That's the most underrated. It seems like they don't have any DLC supports or whatsoever. The gameplay is okay, but it's just that I know it's not everyone's cup of tea kind of game.
Sample free Masam.
Yeah, and then PS4 is Twilight Ghost Hunter. That's it's only available I downloaded it when it was on sales, USPS and sales, summer sales. It's just like um, it's just like Persona 5, basically. It's like the Persona series as well as Tokyo Zonado and stuff and Psycho Pass. That one reference to the Vita as well. For it's more on decision thing. Yeah, you have to build up trust. I think this game is quite underrated because not everyone plays any JRPG games on PS4. Unless I'm mistaken about it, I'm sorry, but that's what I know. So these two games is the most underrated games I've ever played. Binary Domain is good. It's very good actually.
From the Yakuza team. Binary
Yeah.
Domain. No, seriously, I forgot which game they stopped. I think they stopped at Yakuza 5 or Yakuza 6, I think. Before they start developing on Yakuza 6, they developed a different game, a new IP called Binary Domain, a third-person cover shooter that also uses voice commands. Oddly enough, I don't think it works as good, but the shooting is kind of okay, but not so good. They tried to use those shooting mechanics on a Yakuza spin-off. That didn't sell well. Yakuza did close the game because those kinds of mechanics does not gel well with American players. And it's odd.
That's the reason why I chose it. Rated. It's a good game for third person. It's just that the control is a bit clunky. A bit. I mean, if you are not used to third person shooter, you're from first person to third person, and the control can be a bit clunky. You have to get used to it. But
also, one thing about Binary Domain, I don't know if you guys remember this, but there are a few in the game. There are a few Japanese detectives that when they are talking to each other, they speak Japanese. With subtitles, they speak Japanese. But when they meet the rest of the main team, they speak English. Which we don't really see a lot. Because we all either just go with English, or if you do like Tekken, you just speak respective language and assume that that guy also understands Spanish even though he speaks only Japanese.
Okay, because like Twilight Tokyo Ghost Hunter. Okay, that's the full name actually. Twilight Tokyo Ghost Hunter. The conversation, the whole conversation is in Japanese, but you have subtitle set in English. So you can't change the voice language or whatsoever. It will stick Japanese all the way. So I find it's good. It's quite good, but sometimes there are some reference about it like doesn't matches what the character was saying. Yeah, it's like off, and I was like, is this the correct term? But yeah, the game is quite not overrated, underrated. Yeah, quite a sad JRPG game. Underrated. It's like, no, that the gameplay is a bit short, but I haven't finished yet because it was locked for my USPSN store, so I have to switch account. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Yeah. I think Ayman is away.
No, I'm back.
You're back. Okay, Ayman.
Yes.
Your turn. What's your most underrated game?
One simple game that I've been I love playing this with my cousins whenever I go back to Kampung. Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Oh no.
The game that you try to convince us to play.
Yes, it's good. So it's good. You don't understand. It's so underrated that it's so good at the same time. Okay,
I would argue with you. But you have to explain to everyone why.
Okay, basically, what it is, right? It's a platform game. Kind of like any other platform games, but like there's maximum you can play is 4 people in a platform game. basically like your objective is to of course reach to the end of the map. Like there's gonna be a flag. That's your objective. You need to reach to the map, right? But the way this works is like in every round, right? You're given props to try and put into the map so that it can help you make your way to the objective easier, or make it harder for your enemies. For example, you can put like a bridge to make it easier to go there, or you can set traps or things that blocks other casual players from going through, and those who are very pro in the game can easily pass lah. The objective is you need to have the most points, and you need to have the most points, and you'll win the game. Points are
like a game of horse lah.
Yeah, it's like a game. It's like a game of who can complete the first, and like who can try to beat their enemies using their own traps lah. The point system they award by if you can complete the round, if you can kill people with your traps, and if you're first to reach the objective first. And there's also coins. If there's also like a prop for a coin. So if you manage to get a coin towards the end, you'll get points for that as well. And there's also points for being the underdog who managed to get to the objective after being on a massive losing streak.
Oh, they have that? What?
Yeah, but it's for the underdog to go to try and get back into the game. So like, what really makes me like the game a lot is because like you can either screw up the entire game for everyone when you're on the lead, or you can just try, or you can just try completing a very impossible map, because like each round, the more rounds you complete, the more props will be given to you, and the more fucked up the map will be. That's
oh my god. That's so bad.
The amount of shenanigans that can come out from this game is insane. And they also keep adding more stuff into it. They keep adding more props. They keep adding more traps. They keep adding more maps and more unlockables for the animals. So like it's a very enjoyable experience for me and my family, and which is why I bought 4 controllers for people to play.
Just for the chicken horse. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's okay. I think cover those questions. If the viewers have any games that is underrated, you can just mention in the box in our live chat. So right, next one. Okay. Any ideas?
Ask about what game is the best right now. Kambing did suggest PUBG, because yes, PUBG is on the rise right now with 10 million sales for just being on
awesome.
1 million concurrent users. It's the thing. It's 2017's Overwatch.
Not really Overwatch.
In terms of the trend.
Not really. In terms of trending,
not
yes.
The game.
Yeah, in terms
not
of
the
trending,
game,
yes.
but the trending.
It is
Mac, you're not bashing Overwatch, right?
I quit Overwatch already.
Okay. Meaning Ayman is the only one who's still playing Overwatch.
Yes.
Yes.
Overwatch for the win. I have finally reached the diamond rank in comp, and I am master in Lucio Ball. So yes.
Career high.
Career high of 3.2.
You should join the esports.
No, cannot. I'm playing it for the fun, just for golden guns. Yeah, that rhymes.
Right, the best game for Alex, what's your best game?
Very hard to say because I'm quite a game jumper. But for the moment, as you probably many know, I'm playing PUBG a lot recently. I do not know why, but it is very, very addictive for me. I guess
I
there's
blame
a
Sam
lot...
and Ayman for that.
I don't know chicken and me so addictive.
Yeah, exactly. I know, right?
It's like PUBG, okay. Right.
I find that it's mainly, I guess, the play mechanics, what they call survival? Is it? No, it's not survival.
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
It's not just it's Battle Royale.
It's Battle Royale, but at the same time, it's not just a typical shoot 'em up and all, free for all in a small map. It's in a big, vast map. You can go tactical if you want. You can go stealthily if you want to try to. You can sneak around buildings. And, you can play to that point. I tend to play sneaking around, trying to kill people from the back. That's what I like it. And graphically, it's okay. It's not so bad compared to H1Z1. It's much better. Yeah, mainly gameplay wise, I really like it. And you have the funny physics going on.
Oh my god, the physics.
The physics. You have hilarious physics with the vehicles. So overall, it's quite a fun game. You can just pick up, you start a game, you get into a server, wait for 99 people to load up, and 1 minute, that's it. You jump off and start killing people.
Yeah.
That's why I really like PUBG.
No wonder lah.
Yeah, I got so many other games in my library, and I just pushed it aside. Even I recently bought like Assetto Corsa to play, and I'm spending more time in PUBG.
Yeah. How about you, Mac?
None actually for the moment.
Blasphemy! Sacrilege!
I'm in the phase of in between games, so I don't really have a go-to game that I can just recommend. Hey, give me best, I sometimes boot up City Skylines. Sometimes boot up Oxygen Not Included. Those kinds of city building games because I can play it while I'm doing something else. It doesn't take a lot of energy. I can just listen to some podcast and then click something.
Okay.
And then I got bored. I just start a new city, a new colony, just start again. It's like I'm in between games lah right now.
Okay.
Like before this it was Uncharted, and then before that it was what was before that? I played a lot of Injustice, a lot of Tekken, a lot of Persona 5, a lot of that. Where I would recommend those games at the moment lah. Kalau kata game ni best, it's good. They are good games, but I'm not playing currently because itulah. And also PS4 has limited space, so I have to recycle and uninstall most of those games.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing with yours is the first generation PS4, right?
Yep, the old one.
The 500
Yeah,
gig thing.
same.
The one that sounds like a jet pejuang when it boots up.
It's happening.
Really loud.
Mine is loud playing the Uncharted Drake's collection actually. But when I
Yeah.
play any other games, it's not so bad. Yeah, I find
Mine
it weird.
is Final Fantasy 15. That's the loudest. I think because I played too long on the game. Okay, my favorite game will be I have a few actually. It's all between choices. I'm not so sure. For PS4 will be Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm a Mass Effect fan. Yes, though I'm a bit pissed at EA currently.
Are you a Mass Effect apologies?
No, I'm not apologist, okay? But we'll get into that on the issue with the Andromeda later on. My favorite will be, of course, Andromeda, as well Final Fantasy 15. Persona 5 is good. I love the graphic, I love the gameplay. That is my first Persona game actually. If it were my favorite game of all time is obviously Devil May Cry 4. Devil May Cry 4. It's very good actually. Devil May Cry 4. For Vita is Tokyo Xanadu.
What about your DS?
My DS will be the Yum Yum.
Yum yum.
Yeah. Mario, of course, Mario. It's my all-time favorite, Mario. I even bought the old games from the store. For PS3, it will be like, I don't know, PS3 I have a lot, but mainly the Mass Effect series. From the first to the
Andromeda
Shepard.
though.
No. This is
Yeah,
Shepard's
but
story.
yeah.
Andromeda is more It's more on the after the Reaper's War. So
yeah, but
I just
it's just that Mass Effect is just the new game. It disappoints
Yeah.
a lot of its fan base.
I know. That's why we're gonna get into that later on.
Later.
So I think Aiman, have you mentioned any of your favorite games?
Not much lah. But like currently, you already know lah. Overwatch.
Overwatch. Okay.
Dedicated a really good one touch for my main, my lovely Reaper.
Yes.
Yes.
Will you be creating funny moments?
That
Aiman's funny moment on Overwatch.
that I am not too sure, but I have been doing some little clips here and there on my Facebook page. Yeah.
You should do the funny moments of Aiman in Overwatch.
Maybe one of these.
I would love to watch that.
One of these days, lah. One of these days, because we need Sam. We need Sam just to be the guy who keeps getting butt fucked.
Viewers, do not mind Aiman's language.
My language,
it's a game language.
Yes.
It's a game language, so no worries. In real life, I don't think you're gonna say that.
Yeah, no. I'm not gay. Okay.
No, I didn't mention that. I didn't mean that. Okay.
Okay, but yeah, basically, right. When it comes to Sam in Overwatch, he keeps telling everyone that he's the top player, the star player, the grandmaster, the top 500 person, when he's just in silver, which is like the second lowest rank in the game. But anyway, it's okay. Other than Overwatch, right? There's also GTA 5 that I love playing back then. I haven't played it often
For a
lately.
while.
Recently I haven't been playing it. But I have about 371 hours in GTA 5. Definitely worth the money that I spent on.
300 hours?
371 hours, yes.
Okay.
That's a lot of hours.
I have like 1,000 plus on Destiny itself.
Oh my god.
1,600. That will be like I can't even find cancer cure with that hours. Like shit. What did I do with my life, man?
Because you see, your Destiny raids, your raids takes hours.
Yeah, they grind.
You have the grind, and then you have the raids. I haven't joined any of the raids, but what I've heard about the raids is like 3 to 4 hours per session. So can you imagine?
It depends, actually. It depends.
Especially
If
you
you're
have
with
newbie,
yeah, we have to guide them. Yeah, that's the reason why they have clans and stuff.
Right.
To guide them. Yeah.
Crazy.
My hours is like I can find cancer cure with this. I can do research. It was pretty hilarious because okay, talking about hours clocking on games. Mine is 1,600 plus hours. My friend was like 200k.
Oh
plus
my god.
hours. And I was asking, what did you spend on? We did the Taken King raid, and I was like, good. Not only the Taken King, it's also the new raid for the war against the. What was the raid? I can't remember the name of the last raid. That will take you hours and hours and hours, and it will frustrate most players the most in this raid. You're gonna spend like 10 hours in the raid, and you keep on dying on the last final fight with the boss. It's like you gotta spend hours. That's why clocking around 2k plus just on that last raid. And I was like, so sad, man. It's like you don't have any life.
Oh, it's alright. The original host has arrived.
Oh.
Alright.
Don't worry.
So that is the end
Of the Sour Potty podcast. Goodbye, guys. We are now ending the podcast. Cepat. Welcome back.
Sorry, no. I feel great because I just took a shit.
Don't worry. The
Okay,
viewers totally didn't miss you because of my amazing slideshows.
Ooh, yeah. Slideshow skills. Ooh. Slideshow skills. Ooh.
Okay, Sam, since you are in, what's your favorite what game
Wow,
did you
look
think
at my
is the best?
country.
to the head.
Wow.
What's your favorite game?
Oh, what's my
Yeah.
favorite game? Fight of Gods.
We've already covered that.
Oh, he asked what's my favorite game, so I have to give
Did
him.
you actually play it? That's the
No,
question.
he
You have to
hasn't.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
For the lols, man.
I
Sorry,
can't
what
even
happened?
access Steam at the moment for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Aku elok je.
For me,
You
it's
Oh
should
wait,
start
aku pakai DNS.
Yeah, for
I
me-
need to look at my Steam stores, man.
For me, it's
But
the
yeah.
404 file or directory not found.
My favorite thing is
Oh.
PUBG, of course, because I'm better than Iman. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, you see, coming back to Ayman about Sam in Overwatch, right? I believe.
I'm bad in
this-
Overwatch, but
I
Oh, now he
believe.
says,
Okay,
now,
sorry.
now he says it's bad.
I'm
Okay.
bad in Overwatch. I know that, but I'm better than him in my PUBG.
that
And
is,
he knows.
that is the truth. Yes, he is better than me in
So
PUBG.
we
because-
both suck in different games, but we both
Right.
are good in different games.
No,
But that
I
does
believe
not
the
ignore
thing
the
is,
fact.
it's like, shut up, Sam. I'm trying to say. no, I believe Sam is actually a good player in like PUBG. But the thing is, when he knows Ayman, myself, and whoever else joining in, he's just there to mess things up. His function changed.
It's
He's
like,
like,
if I
I can
see
play
like a
good.
level 2 bag and I'm wearing level 1, there's a level 1 bag here. And then he sees me with the level 2. You took the level 2, didn't you? Yeah.
So yeah, that's Sam.
Sam in a
Yeah,
nutshell.
the-
The guy
Hi,
who's self.
Lucas.
Yeah, Sam in a
Spoiler.
nutshell.
This is Sam who will always say that he is very good in everything.
Except
I
for
am better
Overwatch.
than everything. I am better than everything.
Except for Overwatch, Dead by Daylight.
Okay lah, aku belah. I have better friends than this, malah.
Hey, hello, please. You just join,
Dude,
okay?
dude, I am literally putting 4 amazing slideshows in.
I see that. I see
Yes.
that. Sorry, wait. Offer other YouTubers and quality viewers. Oh. Now that's a good meme. That's a good meme. I approve of that. That's a good meme. I like that.
Alright,
What?
let's get into the news.
Let's get right into the news.
Oh my god.
There's-
So we have the news on, okay, like I mentioned before, but the Andromeda drama issues, air quoting everything. I'm air quoting.
air
I've been air quoting everything.
No, let's
Okay.
appreciate how she says air quoting. Air quoting. Air
Oh
quoting.
god.
Okay, EA just released statement a few weeks ago stating that single player for Andromeda will no longer have support. Okay, so meaning
Multiplayer only?
yeah, they only support multiplayer now because BioWare Montreal was absorbed into another team doing the what was the game, Alex? The game, the new IP for BioWare, for EA. I can't remember the name. The new game.
Anthem.
Anthem, yes. I hope they don't F that game up just like what they did with
Anthem, yeah.
Andromeda.
Oh wait, yeah, Anthem. That's the one that looks like apa?
Destiny.
No, is it Destiny? Ke? It looks like
Destiny.
No, it looks like Pacific Rim, but tiny.
It's a mix in between. It's a mix in between Pacific Rim as well as Destiny as well. Okay, when EA announced the no more support for the single player, the whole Andromeda Mass community got pissed off. It's like, what do you mean no support? So we cannot find the Quarian arc. It was supposed to be a DLC to be released for the single player. So meaning, yeah, and Mass Effect fan, no more support for single player. We won't see the Quarian again. So it's quite sad to see they stop the support for single players. Only multiplayer, but the problem with the multiplayer is the lag is terrible.
Right.
It's terrible. You can't hit anyone. You can't kill all the enemies. The most worst lag in PvE ever. That's the hard part for me to say because I've been playing Mass Effect multiplayer since Mass Effect 3. Even Mass Effect 3 is not that bad, but Andromeda multiplayer is worse.
Worse.
So you're gonna curse all the way while playing that game, the multiplayer. I mean, you're gonna curse, but
I curse regardless.
Yeah,
you
same
curse regardless any game, Sam. Please, you curse every game.
You curse anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, anywhere, anytime. Doesn't care which game.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
20 squads, 5.
I think if I play Overwatch with Sam, I'm gonna like mute him. Shut up, Sam. Mute him all the. Oh my god, that's the worst.
See,
Sorry,
Sam the type of person who's like, guys, I have my ult, let's go. Starts grabbing the enemy team when there's nobody there.
Shut up.
What's with that laugh, man?
Fuck off.
I don't know.
Basically,
I
he
don't
tried to
know.
1v6 the enemy team using his ultimate. And
Good
then
luck.
and then he died, and then he blamed the team, saying, "Guys, why aren't you
Yalah!
there?" Because we
It's
just came
no
out of
team
the spawn.
coordination. This is such bullshit.
Because we all died.
I deserve a better trial. This is horrific.
You see, Sam takes that same method into PUBG.
And I still win.
You do
Which is
solo,
why
it's fine.
no.
And I win. And I win.
Alex, which is
Yes,
why I am going to use my girlfriend's Overwatch account to carry him to plat. And also because I want to get her golden gun mercy staff.
You sound so like silent and boing.
Sam, he whines enough.
Yeah, and Silent pisses Soviet a lot.
I haven't watched the new Golf Fair actually. Is it funny? Oh, everything's funny. Never mind. Sorry, that was Simon.
But yes, that's what I'm gonna be trying to do. I'm gonna be trying to play comp with this guy. Probably record it for a series and then yeah. Let's see how it goes.
Alright, I'm gonna ask Mac.
You? You.
Have you
Macintosh.
Have you seen the new game Black Squad? Steam.
Come again.
Black Squad.
Black-
Oh yeah, that's the
Yeah.
free game actually. The macam Rainbow Six, if you ask me lah. It looks like Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
Because I'm currently in the Steam.
Oh, I saw this game because it has a video covering its netcode, which is interesting. There's a video about the netcode of the game because it does unique things, to say the least.
Okay.
That video is by Battle Nonsense, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't really watch that video because I didn't pay attention to the title because but I read the description because the game has a unique netcode and he found that from his testing it's actually interesting. I don't know what sort of interesting is that, but yeah.
They're interesting, kind
Yeah.
of interesting.
I mean, like when I look at Black Squad on the store page, I was like, it looks pretty good. Then I looked at the reviews. Then I was like, it didn't look pretty good.
Black Squad's
But-
amazing netcode quote
but-
unquote analysis.
I'm not gonna say though, it has Unreal Engine and Battle Eyes. So I mean, it's a free game, you know.
Yeah, it's a free game. It's fine.
It's okay. And another thing, new game. Not new game basically, but it's to play on
It's
Warframe.
Oh, Warframe.
Anybody played Warframe? Yeah, that game is goddamn grindy.
Yeah.
Exactly, just this Destiny, but it's just that it's free to play. It's like so grindy.
Warframe
I
is
had-
also one of my in-between games alongside City Skylines and Oxygen
Yeah.
Island.
But I
It's
do
also
play
a
the
game that I can
yeah.
tune out. I can just do simple things while I listen to something. Is that kind of game for me.
Yeah, I like the game actually. It's quite interesting. But the thing that I don't like is that you have to unlock few areas.
Yeah.
You have to upgrade this, upgrade that, this is and that, and you have to check. And control in the ship itself is like quite confusing. Even though I've been playing a while, I was like, how do I go about on this game? So I'm not sure whether I'm gonna get it for PC to get my time away from the console, maybe.
you should.
Yeah, I think I should. Yeah, but I'm gonna try it. Alex, I blame you. I got addicted on the PC. I'm gonna blame you. So
Warframe,
yeah.
Warframe,
Huh?
I did play Warframe for a bit. I kind of got hooked to Warframe for a bit.
It's boring.
It's not your cup of tea, Sam.
Hey, I play
Yeah.
City Skylines, okay? I spent like 6 hours on that game, like in one sitting, which is very unhealthy, you know?
You unhealthy. I didn't know you care about your health. Anyway.
Go Uber, Alex. Go Uber. Go to
I
Uber
already did.
right now.
Shut up. But yeah, I did play Warframe. It reminds me so much of Destiny.
Yeah,
In
it
terms of the
did.
gameplay. But what I like is there's the additional ninja thing it does. You have the sword play. You can jump, run on walls. It got me for a while. I played for a while, but it comes to a point. There's one of the missions. I tried to play solo. I can't. You have to get into a team, and that again bring me back to Destiny. So I know it's like, oh, it's gonna be grindy. So I just kind of stopped and I haven't played since.
But some of my friends find it very interesting. It's like some time away for the drop of Destiny 2. So yeah, I think Warframe is gonna be forgotten for the time being while Destiny 2 is on track. That's the thing. Oh yeah, and Sam, you tried the Destiny 2 beta, right?
Yes, it's
Oh,
shit.
Oh,
I hate it.
Hot takes from Sam.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
if like a game company is like, hey, can you do like reviews? Okay, alright guys, today is the review of Destiny 2 beta. It's shit. Thank you all for watching. Ta-da!
If you do a video series, that's just it.
yeah.
Just say it's shit or not shit. That's it. The review
No,
one, shit, not
the
shit.
title, shit or not shit. And I played Paladins for a while. I played Paladins for like an hour. It's shit. Thank you all for watching.
You guys crazy. Okay, next.
hold on.
Anything?
Before we go on to the next topic, it kind of reminded me when you're talking about like game developers approaching Sam to do his so-called shit or not shit game. Sam, remember you tagged Netflix for a
I
sponsor.
tagged iFlix, dude. That shit was
iFlix.
lit.
So what happened? They DM'd you, and what happened after
they
that?
DM'd me like a code. It was like, yeah, nah.
And that's it.
Yeah,
And
that's it.
what happened to the code?
Huh?
What happened to the code? What
I
happened?
used
thought
it.
you
It's
said-
a one voucher. It's a voucher code. It's not like a discount code or whatever. Whoa.
Yeah, but you did mention you were going to promote them in your stream.
Haha, fuck that. they
Oh
didn't. They misunderstood. Aku cakap, you give me like a code so I can give my people.
Oh, your
My
people.
Wow.
No, as I was,
People.
they misunderstood. They gave me one code for me as a one-time use. I asked for like a code for people to use, like susah dia ni, tak faham. But they are pretty good.
Giveaways.
iFlix's Twitter guy is pretty cool. They're really cool. I mean, the other day they all fix isu hati, they bodoh gila lah. Dia punya Twitter punya apa? Fucking
What?
I forgot the guy's name. What is it? Twitter operator? I don't know. Curator? I don't even know.
Maybe
Curator.
something
Admin, that's the thing. The admin, yeah, the admin is pretty cool. Yeah,
pretty meme in Sam's standard.
yeah, it's pretty mean.
Basically, anybody who gives Sam free stuff, he'll immediately become friends with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He'll kiss your
exactly.
butt.
that's how we've been friends for like 2 years, I mean.
He'll kiss your butt. He'll expose his butt for you.
Hey,
Yeah, that's.
Well, friends with benefits. That's something
Oi.
else.
Hey, that sounded so wrong.
but it
No,
will
that
all
sounded
end.
so wrong.
It will all end when Sam actually gets the booth deal.
Yeah.
If he
Ooh.
gets the
No,
Exactly.
it won't. It won't end. It will not end.
Exactly.
You get your
Iman,
money. You can
you have
buy
to be-
your own
Iman,
game.
you have to be generous during Raya.
No.
Eh?
The Raya already over, bro. I've given away
Raya
all my
Christmas.
money to Samsung. Okay.
Raya Christmas, Raya
Yeah,
Bali,
I give. No. Sam.
Raya.
You have to understand.
Raya.
No. You have to understand. I'm giving my
Hanukkah.
money. I'm giving 3,000. I'm giving 3,600 ringgit to Samsung.
Song.
Samsung.
You are getting the Note 8, aren't you?
Yes, I'm getting the Note 8.
He's such a cock.
Oh.
He bought a
Wow.
phone online and then he's like, I'm broke, Sam. I was like, yeah, dumbass, who asked you to buy the phone? He's like, because I needed a new phone. You have like a working phone, but I need a new phone. Because it's a pre-order. So I was like, fuck, that you get then? Oh, you get a rebate for a pre-order. I'm like, wow.
You get.
Such a
You also get
great-
extended warranty.
such a
You get a battery pack, and you also get a clear cover.
extended warranty.
But mainly it's a
and
3-to-1
battery.
rebate lah, because basically they brought the price down to the same price as S8 Plus.
Ah.
Might as well price the S8 Plus then.
No, because S8 Plus has only 4 GB of RAM. Meanwhile, the Note has 6.
Bila kat PC, sure.
Why would I? A smart person would definitely go for the Note 8 instead. And plus, there's a stylus pen.
Agree.
Ooh,
Nobody
wow.
uses.
I agree.
Ooh, wow, a
Nobody uses.
stylus pen. I don't think we have 10 fingers on I don't think we need 10 fingers. We have like, a stylus pen.
But anyway, Sam is going to have his own Boo partnership, so he's gonna
No,
get his
no.
own money, and I would
will.
not have to spend
If
any
I-
money
I-
on him
I
anymore.
actually do get it. If I don't, you still have to be my ATM.
No, you see, Aiman,
Huh?
chances are he's still going to keep whining until you give. You see,
And-
I'm not
Yes.
using the word begging or asking. He's going to whine his way through you.
No, it won't work anymore because I assure you, I'm a changed man.
I'm a changed man. You sound like you just give up your kid as I'm a changed man.
No, I'm a changed man. I have priorities.
Like what? Like
Girlfriend
spending 500
first.
bucks on your girlfriend?
Yes.
Ooh.
At least she
Oh.
appreciates my gifts, unlike you.
Sam,
I
Are
who
you
said I
getting
don't appreciate gifts.
Yeah lah. What, you didn't play Minecraft anymore? I should have.
I do.
Yeah, right.
Ask Nero. I play.
He said he just messaged me saying, "Hey, what happened to Sam?"
I messaged him last night.
busted.
I messaged him last night. Such a fucking setup.
Hoi.
Such a setup.
Alright.
Oh my.
Anything? Highlight. No highlight.
Highlight. Okay. Basically, the entire month I've been busy doing just work
Jack
because
shit.
what the fuck do you mean? No, like okay. The entire month I've been busy helping out my sister with her wedding that happened on August 26th, and also her nikah on
Wow.
24th.
26.
Yeah, congrats.
Use Mike Tyson.
Then like even after the wedding also I thought like okay yeah after wedding yeah I'm free now, but no, cause class started at August 21st.
Ooh,
And I'm
that's
back to this one. Then when we had the long weekend, right? We had the long weekend. I'm like, oh yes,
yes.
finally I can now make videos. Then my dad locked in the room and says, hey, we're going to Terengganu. And I'm like, ha!
Yeah, that was basically me the other day when my parents was like, hey, we're going to Melaka. I was like, huh?
Everybody was like, drop everything. Was like, okay,
Yeah.
son, we're gonna go this, we're gonna go there, we're gonna go here, blah blah blah. It's like everybody's not free for the podcast. It's due to that reason.
Semua sebab engkau lah, Trish. Who-
But okay.
Dah sudah.
But the highlight of the month the month is definitely my
Play of the
birthday.
game?
No, my birthday.
Happy birthday
No,
to
I already
you.
passed lama dah, okay. Alright. Basically like I had the best day of my life, and I even fall on like I even went to Animagaki on that day as well lah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Got myself the
nice.
Reaper statue. Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
But
I
it's
saw it.
fake.
it's fake, but it's cheap, and I don't even give a damn.
But as long as the build quality is good, you know.
As long as
fine.
it's still Reaper. Though his shotgun is
Why
a bit
did I
long,
like
but yeah,
that?
whatever. I got a new wallet,
Okay.
I got a hoodie, I got these Logitech speakers. Oh, they are amazing.
But he
Ooh,
barely
wow.
even uses them. He just uses
No, I use them.
very
No, I use them every morning. I use them every
Every
morning whenever I
morning.
don't feel like wearing my headphones. You know. Yeah, that's basically the
Oh,
highlight of
you're-
my
yeah.
month. I had the best
Oh wait,
birthday
you know what's
ever.
my highlight? Making fun of Hurricane Harvey.
What?
Bodoh.
No, Sam.
My highlight.
Do you guys know about the Facebook event that let's all put the fans
Everybody points
Oh.
their
the
fans.
fans to blow Hurricane Harvey away? The people in Europe and Africa replied, point their fans back so we can blow Hurricane Harvey back.
Bodoh.
There's so many of these kind of events going on
Dude,
on Facebook.
yeah, there's so
I
many.
just don't know anymore.
Stream like Goku in Kiara Park.
Yeah, those events, right?
Boleh doh.
Those events are also a highlight. I love the fact that people are managed to be this creative to make fake Facebook events, and some people
No,
even
it's-
show up too.
Some of them are real,
Yeah,
dude.
some of them even
are
show up.
actually real.
The thing is, like, some people even took offense to this, and I'm like, why? It's just for
Do
the...
nothing for 5 minutes at KLCC Park.
But the one that's really stupid, right, is to cry in your university for 15 minutes
What?
Or there's
and
this
then
one,
proceed to do your work after that.
No. There's this one. Shout unban Steam at Comic Fiesta 2017.
Oh my god.
It's okay. We're gonna catch up with each other. So Sam, what's up with you?
Nothing.
Seriously.
What's up with me?
He just
You
come
know
back from
What's
Malacca.
up, Adeen?
No.
What's,
Okay, no. Listen.
what's,
This is a
what's
plug.
the...
This is a plug. What's up with me? Oh no. I'm here looking at foundable.com. There's a new event, an autumn event.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
mentioned
they
that.
have a new autumn.
And
The link is in the chat. Oh no, I can't press it.
and they're also giving away a gaming chair from Warlock.
Ah.
Ooh,
At 9,000
nice.
at 9,000 global presses. What is it called? Global spins, yeah.
Wow.
And
I-
and they're giving away 2 keyboards at 5,000 and 1 headset at 2,500 spins. But yeah, they are actually giving away a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like USD 5 times 10, USD 10 times 5, VR headset and controller. Yeah.
But the VR headset, they're giving a VR headset.
VR headset for phone lah kot. aku
Or for
rasa.
phone.
There's no way they can afford 4,000
Yeah.
HTC Vive, right? Come on. But they can afford the chair, which is fucking retarded. But
Sponsored, definitely
yeah,
sponsored.
because it's Warlock. Warlock sponsored a lot of people, you know.
Mhm.
Underfunded. Fuck.
So, I mean, what I mean is that what's the highlight of this month and last month? Since we haven't been
Hurricane
on,
Harvey.
like, you're such a mundane. Such a horrible mundane. Okay. How about you, Alex? I think I'm gonna stop asking Sam. Alex, what have you been up to?
Nothing much. This is pretty much the same old thing. I kind of stopped editing videos nowadays due to lack of time. I just mainly stream. I think like many
Stream?
of you know. Stream.
Yeah, I seen you are more on Twitch, right, nowadays?
Yeah, nowadays I'm moving towards Twitch channel, Twitch site itself compared to YouTube, because YouTube now with there's just too many contents of variety contents from gaming, lifestyle, and all that. I decided to move towards Twitch where it's gaming oriented, even though not secluded. I think it's just gaming oriented. However, there's a lot of those IRL videos with just, I don't know, just girls just showing their boobs and stuff like
What?
that. So,
Oh, of course.
Yeah, you-
Of course, it's
of
I
course.
might do
Ah.
that,
Yeah.
but you know, use your own boobs or something.
Yeah, I'll be using those inflated boobs you see on Amazon.
come on. That's a drag queen
Why
way
stop
of
there? Go to Thailand.
boobs.
You know,
What the
why,
hell?
why stop there? Go to Thailand.
So you've
Yeah,
been on
that's-
Twitch on and off, right? Twitch.
I tend to stream after work if I can. If not, it's over the
Uh-huh.
weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I got Twitch account, but I don't really know how to stream this thing
Apa
due to
dah
the connection. No, it's you see, the problem with my connection is the internet that I'm using currently right now.
Mm.
I can tell.
Sorry lah.
We can hear the internet problems like all the way from here.
Yeah, it's like the internet problem is shitty. Okay, Unified just arrived,
Pelik though. Like
but it's
internet
only in town
like-
area.
No,
It's only
this month.
Tanere. What, this one? Why?
This month, internet Unify is quite fucked up.
It's due to the underwater cable.
Hari tu, my internet tak ada tau. I was playing PUBG in the middle of the night. I was hiding in the bush, right? So tiba my internet went out. And then my friend, I opened Discord on my phone and my friend said, Sam, you died by a pan. I'm like, no! And then, you know, my whole internet was out for a whole day. Friday, I wasn't home. So I don't know if my internet was there, but it was raining. Wait, today, right? Today morning or something like that. It was raining hard or some shit. Up to the point where my internet is back to normal now. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought you didn't pay your internet bill.
That's why! I thought I didn't pay my internet bill, but, you know, apparently, I did. I don't know.
Wait, you did or your parents did?
Fuck off. Pergi Uber sekarang boleh tak? Pergi Uber.
Dah pergi Uber.
Pergi Uber now.
Too late.
What the hell? So,
Alah.
okay, Alex, besides streaming, what else? You've been busy with work, with
work.
married life.
Yeah,
I know you've
married
been
life.
we're like, oh, Alex is married. Nice.
Apa lah guys,
Yeah.
kau lupa our star of the show, Mac. Asal senyap je, Mac.
Itulah, Mac.
Yalah,
Very
korang
quiet.
cakap kuat gila.
Dia Melayu. Asal kuat.
Aku nak campur macam mana? Korang memang.
Ni
Okay,
sebab Trisha. Ni semua sebab Trisha. Apa?
aku, yalah, hello, we're almost at the end of the podcast. So yeah, just gonna catch up with everyone. Mac, what have you been up to? I know we did talk about last week when the guys are away. Alex is away, Ayman is away, and Sam is away, Syed is away, Mok put away.
So highlight of the month is just last month is just PSX kan? PSX.
PSX. The long queue, the dark area. Oh yes.
Oh!
Yeah, got
Journalist
media pass.
Journalist special pass for journalists.
Like, can I share something about PSX?
It sucks.
Sure. What's up?
No, the fact that Toka broke his ankle after that.
What the heck? Serius?
Yeah, he broke his ankle after that. He pergi KSCC and he tripped lah. He didn't break his ankle, but like sprained it. He sprained both ankles, I think. Like he was going to KSCC, he was texting, right? And then dia jatuh. KSCC or something.
Both ankles and they were like idiot.
Kaka.
Jahat betul Sam ni. Okay, everyone, this is Sam. This is how he does things. He laughs at people.
Yes, because
That's bad habit. Don't do that, people. Don't do that. It's bad habit. Okay, Mac, continue. Sam, shut up.
No.
I don't know what to say lah. Sebab Sam dah banyak cakap.
Aku cakap sikit je kot. Apalah.
Basically, Sam hijacked the whole conversation.
Aku masuk.
Yes, he did. He did.
Ni korang tak boleh.
No, he literally hijack us tau. Dia kata tak nak datang. And then tiba-tiba dia datang. So he literally hijack us. It's not like a VIP datang lambat ke apa. No, he hijack us.
No. You have to be like, to have the element of surprise to success in life, you know?
Boy. Which book did you read that? Itu yang aku nak tahu tu. Okay.
Sam, you play too much PUBG lah.
Yeah, he's so selfish. He's very selfish.
Enough.
It's bleeding out here in real life.
Damn.
So anyway, PSX, everyone knows it was not so good show for most of the public, even though it's free to go. But for the media folks, it's actually pretty okay.
But it's because lucky for you, you got the passes to go in early.
Yalah, okay lah.
Lucky.
Lucky. So
No, I work for it. Oh,
I can't
because
even. I can't even
you work for
enter
it
it.
lah.
Can't even play Far Cry 5. I only play
Here's the
Light
thing,
Racer.
here's the thing. Even though that we got media passes out, that not everyone in they didn't provide to everyone from that media outlet media passes. So from us,
Quite
we only
limited.
got
Yeah.
2. We went there 4. We sent out 4 names, but only 2 of us got media passes. The others got priority. Priority, that means that they got to enter the hall early, but that's it. I mean, early as in they cut the queue lah for the first entry, but that's it. That's the only thing. Media folks, they get to enter the show floor 1 hour early before everything is set up. So yeah, I got to run through all the show floor, try to play as much games as I can. I played a bit of... No, I didn't play DCD. That game didn't set up for me. So I ran back to Dragon Ball Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters is a good game. And then I go to Stifle, a VR game from Singapore. That was a good game. It's a horror game that you should play if you have PlayStation VR. But it's also available on PS4 only.
Some people are poor, man.
Yeah, it's also available on PS4 only.
Yeah.
Just a PS4. Yeah. And because it's an indie game. Yeah, PS4 exclusive. Sony is publishing that game. A Singapore game that is being published by Sony. And most likely it won't be long and it won't be 200 ringgit package. It should be much more much less expensive. It's a good game. You should try it one time.
Alright.
Once it's out lah. I suddenly tried. I didn't want to try GT Sport actually at the first time because I already played Gran Turismo Sport in the closed beta. But then suddenly, when I was trying to find one space for the ports, I was taking pictures and then suddenly I just realized that I was taking the pictures of Kazunori Yamauchi, the guy that made the Gran Turismo series. Okay. He was basically there on those racing ports. He tweaked those settings himself. He checked is it okay or not. He complained a bit with the exhibitors there because the port is not up to his taste. Ada benda tak kena. So it's basically hands-on on that place which was wow, okay. That was interesting.
So that's what have you been doing, Busy.
Mostly PSX. But that's mostly it lah, because after PSX we don't get a lot of event invites. Mostly we are busy with rebranding. Gamer Malaya will be only a BM site. The English site will be called GamerMatters.com.
Right.
Okay.
That's new, yeah.
So it will be a split entity or something, or what?
It will still be under the same roof, under Gamer Media.
Gamer Media.
So basically, instead of Gamer Malaya BM and Gamer Malaya English, we go for Gamer Malaya and Gamer Matters. That's it.
And Gamer Matters. Interesting.
Content should be the same. It's just rebrand. That's it.
Rebranding.
Not bad.
Rebranding.
Because it does get confusing because you don't know which part of the website you're in.
No, the best thing about Gamer Malaya before is because the most active site is currently the English site, the Gamer Matters. But when we keep on meeting with the people, the PR folks, they keep only remembering us as Gamer Malaya, the guys that write exclusively in BM because of the name. But they forgot that we are actually also covering English.
English, right.
So that's why you change lah.
It's not really of sedih because they don't acknowledge. It's because we might sell ourselves in the wrong way. People don't.
They might just thought that you're only writing in BM, not English, kan?
But sometimes, like for now, the most active site is of course Gamer Matters lah. I think we have like 3 to 4 active writers on Gamer Matters. Gamer Malaya has like 1 or 2, and now I'm double teaming. I'm doing Dui Wasa right now. So nasib lah. If you saw the BM report to be oddly kaku, you know why lah.
Sebab Max sucks at right. The short of hand. Sorry.
No, I'm really suck at BM.
Then why do you go for BM then?
Because
it's
no
like
one is
your own grave.
Because there is no. I need to take the one for the team. You know that. Kalau orang tak ada buat, siapa nak angkat?
No.
You selfish you no. You only play PUBG. You win because you play only. You care for your own sake. Marah.
This is why it's this.
You know who you remind me of? You remember that girl yang semalam kena viral dengan steering block? Yeah.
Oh, that anti-steering lock is it?
Yeah, you remind me. Siapa salah? Lelaki salah, perempuan salah.
Dah sekarang ni Sam, tahu tak? You were dissing me and I acknowledged it. And then you marah balik. Why?
Tengok. He's more
I'm
again.
taking your criticism. I'm not angry. You are speaking so loud, so I have to speak
Why are you
loudly
so
also.
loud? Why so
No,
loud?
okay. This is the reason why. Sam being
Yeah.
selfish is the reason why he still servers in Overwatch.
You can't be server if you didn't you finish your placements, man. I'm never gonna finish my placements in that case.
No.
So, highlight of the month for me is nothing actually.
Nothing.
But nothing. Well, I'm mostly busy with my work. So, gaming is just like on and off gaming. So, I'm mostly reading on my ebooks, on my ebook reader and on my Vita. So, yeah, Tokyo Xanadu for the win.
Hey, Not Gaming Malaysia is here. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Abang Najmi.
Huh?
Abang
Najmi?
Najmi.
Abang Najmi. Sorry.
Alah,
Sorry, ampun. Aku sama Najmi.
Kantoy.
Kantoi.
Sorry. I thought Abang Najmi.
Wow.
Should have told him to join the
Podcast.
Ni semut
Like
ke? I think.
Probably semut. Normally semut behind the car.
yeah.
Not
So
Najmi lah.
Abang Najmi, sorry. I'm so sorry, but mostly
Itu
highlight
kampung sebelah.
E3. So I did mostly gaming events. I don't really know. I was asked about PSX, so good thing I didn't join the event. I didn't join the queue.
So
You're the lucky one. You're the lucky one.
You're the lucky one.
I was like, oh, tak sempat. Flight ticket dah mahal. It was like, then when I heard the queue and everything was like, oh, syukur lah. I didn't manage to go. Most probably most probably I go to the Tokyo Game Show next year. Fully. Inshallah. That's my aim. So okay, I think wow, 10 people is watching.
Dahsyat. That's more than what
Wow.
Aiman gets any day.
10 people watching.
That's more than what you get in a daily basis.
I'm not lying, dude. In WoW, you barely get like what?
No,
3?
I got like 6 or 7 now.
Wow, not bad.
You barely get anybody
No.
on yours though.
You know why you do that? Because you have giveaway in the title.
Not really. But hey.
You promote yourself with the giveaways. I'm giving away things every month now.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't people watch your things then?
It's called tactics, Sam. It's called business tactics.
It's called cheap marketing.
It works.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay,
this is Aiman and Sam. They are like cats and dogs, even on live.
He's the
Cat-
dog.
podcast.
No, I am the cat. Meow meow, motherfucker.
Yeah, because you're the pussy, you know.
God.
You just burn yourself, man.
Yeah, at least I'm not a bitch like
This
you.
is what we have to go
Hey,
through when we are
Jim,
playing with
when I
both
get
of them.
send me the invite, aku tak nak duduk nanti ni.
Okay, bye Sam. Sam has finally made his announcement. He did not want to be part of TeaMasam.
Okay.
This is what happened to us if Sam's in.
Aiman.
It
Yeah.
will be like laughing all the way and
Getting off topic.
It's so disorganized.
argument. Yeah, it gets disorganized until Mac keeps quiet. She was like, "Shut up, Sam."
Mac tak
He
boleh
was
tahan.
like, "Shut up, Sam."
Wait, Aiman.
Apa?
You should remove the Discord channel thing because somehow our Discord tiba-tiba hilang though. I think data.
You
server
deleted it.
Discord- No, I did not. I did no such thing. I did.
I have the screenshot. Let me get the screenshot
No.
of
Yeah,
Sam
I have,
and
I have screenshot it too. So
I
I'm just gonna
know
put it in the
so-
stream.
Alright, those who are still watching, if you have any question, just
Yeah, throw it.
leave a comment, then we will try to try to answer as best as we can. Apa ni, invite masuk team ni? Hello.
He wants to go. He wants to join NGMY. He's been quietly wanting to join
Mana
NGMY.
Jangan pandai jangan. Pandai don't.
I cannot be on the same level, you know, because they play League, I play Dota. Mana boleh, haram tu.
Oh, so
Anak
that's
combat
how it is now, is it? That's how it is.
Boleh, cannot mix. Mix nanti kan Mobile Legends pula marah.
Mobile
Budak-budak.
Legends apa main Mobile Legends?
Everybody.
Anyway, Sam,
I
the Discord link is already another.
delete,
No. It's
Yeah.
actually Slothy's Discord.
Ooh.
I changed it to Slothy's Discord because it's more active and better than yours.
Ooh. When is our next
Nah.
match? Tak payah, nanti kan kau kalah pula.
By kau kalah, I mean Sam kalah.
Yeah.
No. You will.
When is the next match? Okay, NGMY.
Next match,
play
tengok game.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Tak
I
payah
don't play
doh.
Overwatch.
Nanti
I
I
don't
don't
play
have Overwatch.
Dota. I don't play any PC multiplayer for the time being.
confirm
For
dia kalah.
now.
Confirm dia kalah.
You hear that confidence coming out
Rento
from
Fortune.
Sam.
Rento
Okay.
Fortune. Bagus.
Okay, versus me, Rento Fortune. I dare you. Come here.
Okay,
It's a 3-1, so,
okay guys,
Let's have
Mo
2
is
versus
21
2.
Savage.
3 versus 2?
2 versus 2.
2 versus 2.
Apa tu versus tu? Letak 3v3 terus lah.
3v3 je lah,
Yeah.
because last time we
How
play
many-
6 people anyway. Play
No,
the dream team. Me, Mac and Syed.
Fighter
No, we
God.
don't argue with each other. No. Before the defeated, we defeated ourselves.
No, guys. Nak game Malaysia kata Fight of Gods. Jom.
But of course, okay.
NGMY, no.
3v3 battle, okay.
3v3
no.
battle. And we
Hey.
battle ourselves.
No, Sam.
Wait, hold on.
Sam. Custom match PUBG. Brak.
Pras. The thing goes crack.
Okay, Moise, what game do you want to know? Just leave in the comment box. We will try to answer, or Ayman can answer for you if
Hold on.
I answer
I
with
can
legit
answer it
names.
for console.
Did any one of you download Mirage, the
Nope.
melee battle game, free? Oh,
No.
I was in
It's free.
vacation.
PC, right?
In my ass.
Yeah, it's PC on Steam. It was free for one whole day.
Oh, I got that. I already claimed that, but I just didn't install
Oh,
it.
dude. Arma ada DLC baru ah. Lost of War.
Or-
Mirage Arcane Warfare, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, it's 20
Oh,
bucks.
shit. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
So there's a drone, a demining drone. That's pretty cool.
We're talking
Yeah,
about Mirage, Sam, not Rainbow Six. Oh, sorry, Arma 3. Sorry,
Arma
Arma 3.
Arma 3. Salah jauh. Beza benda tu.
Okay, you guys still playing Arma 3 or what?
No.
So, see if you guys... Oh.
Lately,
I
no
did.
lah.
I did play last week on a server
was
playing
like, I was-
Escape.
I was thinking of
Yeah.
trying the game, was like...
Oh, it's not.
No idea if you guys still play.
Yeah, you can download the demo. I think there's a demo for it.
Was there...
Fuck you, Faris.
Sam, what did you do?
No, Faris was asking who's the girl in the podcast and I said like Macau.
What?
Maksudnya game-game yang ada that thing lah. What thing, Muiz? What thing?
Oh, the controversial.
Oh,
thing?
controversial games.
Ew. I thought it was like something else. I'm sorry. I think I misread the...
I mean, there isn't any other controversial games lah.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
not-
okay, let me name it. Smite.
My.
Zota.
Stay quiet. Don't say loud. Those people will hear about Smite and then they will ban Smite. Please, no. Be quiet, be quiet.
Is very, very, well known. Smite.
They don't know. They
Smite.
don't- No. We know about the game, but they don't know. Don't let them know. Nanti kena ban lagi.
That
Ah.
game is
They
very
will ban the PSN store. Not. Yes, it's very well known, but not known to the religious leaders. Tahu tak? Faham tak? Nak kena ketuk tak? Itulah tadi orang sembang tadi tak dengar.
Mia Melayu. tak
Ratty
boleh
Catty, what's that? Oh, aku tak boleh buka store sebab aku masih kena block.
I'm on still banned.
Retty.
No, because Maxis ISP still block this thing.
Ratty Catty, okay, NGMI kalau sponsor aku main.
Amboi.
Tengok.
Oh,
RM30 RM30 mahal kau tikus. Do I look like a rat to you? Technically, Aiman does,
Whoever.
but I don't.
KD,
Not bad though,
Panda,
the game's pretty cool.
be careful. Do not get in touch with Sam. He's going to whine his way.
4 players
to-
though, 4 players. Only 4 players. 2v2 then.
The whining has started.
Use the dream team, me and Aiman.
Yeah.
This is like Semut and like some other dude.
Panda.
Sorry, I don't know your team, you
There's
know.
some-
Oh my
There's
god.
someone
What
there.
an
I know
insult.
Samoy.
What an insult.
I am such a great player, you know. I'm a great YouTuber. I know everything.
Wait, you a YouTuber ke?
Oh.
Basic ni channel nak tengok.
No, what?
Basic
Wait,
ni channel
can
tengok.
we get the Minecraft video link?
Ah, no.
Oh,
you know,
damn.
No.
Yes.
I think he's going back to his channel to privatize that video
yeah.
right now. So whoever can watch it.
How
I actually
embarrassing.
downloaded the video for the
Raticat.
purposes.
Oh.
Reticati, what's with the hand?
Raticat is exactly what you think it is. It's a rat game.
Oh, really?
With cats? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It's a multiplayer co-op hide and seek game. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You know.
Kalau hide and seek guys,
I
boleh
mean,
juga, I guess.
I mean, if it's for like I think kids would enjoy playing this.
There's
Or
like
is it?
actual competitive ranks.
In
Yeah,
Reticati?
This will get max teaming a little bit because it's competitive and it's because it's kind of
Next teaming, what the hell? Like
max teaming regardless because I'm talking. So, yeah.
Like,
because
it's so quiet.
you are whiny and
There's a
Yeah.
level editor too.
okay, that's Sam, we're gonna check everything on
Oh no, it's
What?
future plan.
whatever games you suggest. Sam will immediately check,
And
search,
he'll
check, and
whine
comment.
to-
And if the game is not good,
Ooh, look
he
at that,
will whine all
Hmm?
the way.
13 and half of those are just my friends. Because they say, come on, let's go roast Sam. I was like, tak payah, bodoh, and they came.
Wait,
Look, fuck him.
What, where?
Guys,
Look,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
shut up, Adam. Shut up. I will come to that call and fuck you.
Look at
yeah.
where? Look at what? Haris's place?
No, he's in Haris's Discord. You're
Yeah.
not invited. You're not that cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask them. Adam and Farid. I'm way cooler than you. You know. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Sam
Wow.
plays,
Yeah,
yes, Sam plays Roblox. That's for sure.
Ooh, man, I play Roblox, man.
Mm.
What do you do in there? Bomb.
What?
What? So it's okay. Any
Ini semua sebab Trish
Okay.
Why?
Alright. Any other topics you guys want to talk before we end the podcast? It's been 2 hours
Okay.
already, and I think
Okay,
it's already
okay.
long enough.
Yeah.
What's the topic that we're gonna do? Why is kambing better than you in subs?
And what?
Subs.
It's- I would very much not prefer talking about that because that also involves you at the same time.
7.2k versus 1.4k.
Versus 600.
Yeah, because I don't play GTA.
No. Wait.
Okay.
We need to compare on how many
Hi Cosmo.
subscribers.
I'm pretty sure you're like Faris's friend, but whatever.
Big
Hey,
fan.
Cosmo,
Try to
hey,
upgrade to
Feronex,
big.
hey, Adam.
Big fan. Yeah, aku blast.
Try to. Big fan. Okay, we could use you to blow away Hurricane Harvey, man. I'm still a fan.
Okay.
Yeah, you can join in the cause anyway. Alright, so since we have no other topics to
Yep.
talk about, we are going to end this podcast right here. Thank you guys so much for
Yes.
joining the
Yes.
podcast. It's been
Thank you very
A
much.
pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
thank you to all our guests, all Matt, Alex, and
Oh, shit,
Trish.
Kambing
I don't
is
know
on
who
the
the hell is.
Discord.
I don't know who the hell is this Mr. Summer Place
Wait.
guy is.
What?
Kambing is
Kambing
on
is in
Discord.
Discord?
Oh my god, no.
Oh, online. Huh?
Oh, she's gonna.
I think she's watching the stream.
She was watching the stream.
Anyways,
While
now that
talking
Sam is muted, we can now end this stream peacefully. Thank you guys for joining. And it's getting good. Alright, I now have
guys.
muted him from hearing his flippant voice in this call. So yes, thank you guys so much for joining. And I heard Sam has a crush on Kambing. That is true. Sam does have a crush on Kambing. That is very
No.
much true. He cannot say anything because I have muted him right now. He is
Tengok Sam tua terus dia tahu
He
kambing.
has a crush on kambing. That's guaranteed. You have heard it all here, folks. It's official. Sam does have a crush on kambing.
Okay,
And
the
we will
shipping
end.
has started.
Yes, and we will
Can
end.
confirm.
Yes, the memes will come by soon in my Twitter. Okay, but we shall end
The
this podcast
summit
here.
real.
Something is always real, man. We shall end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we will talk to you guys again in the next future podcast. See you awesome guys. Goodbye.
Total.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye.